Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Twin Flame Daily Tarot. My name is Tony, and this is the Twin Flame Daily Tarot for Friday, August 14th, 2020. However, anytime you are here is exactly when you're intended to be here because time is limitless. So cheers, good morning, and hello. Welcome back to my returning subscribers, and hello if you are new here. My name is Tony. Like I said, this is the Twin Flame Daily Tarot. First, we'll pull for our Divine Feminine. Next, we'll pull for our Divine Masculine. Lastly, we will pull for our collective Twin Flames. If you see a deck of cards you like, I will link them below in the description. And when I refer to Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, Feminine and Masculine do not refer to a specific gender, as divine means holy. Okay, so are y'all ready? Let's get going. Let's get out our torch. You know what? I'm not feeling the sage, but you know what I am feeling? I'm feeling the Palo Santo. Let's get this going. I love the way this smells. There we go. All right. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. And I'm going to clear, bless, protect, activate, and fully align all my chakras and energetic orc grid systems. Ooh, nice. Let's get it going, y'all. Let's set the tone for this reading. My goodness, that is like really loud today. We must have cleared out the energy. All right, now let's set our intentions for this reading by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We ask our angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides to please be present with us to help us to understand and to interpret these messages as we receive them. Okay, so let's get going. Divine Feminine, you are up first. Your first deck for the day is going to be the Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. Okay, so yesterday I went down a rabbit hole looking at tarot decks, and I saved like 10 more. But Rebecca Campbell has a deck, this author does. It's so cool. It's a starseed deck, and it opens like on an angle like that. It's so cool. I think that's going to be our next oracle. And I really want a new tarot deck as well here in the next week or so. So do y'all have any recommendations? If you do, let's talk about it down in the description, down in the comments. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, they want you to know that you need to be taking a break. You've been working too hard this week, Divine Feminine. You need to get off the treadmill or whatever it is you're stuck on and take a break. You just like yesterday, pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. That's right. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. And lastly, break the chain, ancestral patterns. So when they talk about, get off the treadmill, this is probably what they're talking about. Breaking the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So your angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides are trying to tell you, you are the oracle. You are the one that is to speak to breaking the ancestral chain. All right, let's see what you get. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. I got 2 cards, and we are going to take it. Let's see what you got. Your first card you got. Ooh, beautiful protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. I just did that just a few minutes ago. And after that, my favorite card in the deck. Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. All right, let's see what this is about. I love this. You are protected and divinely guided is what it's saying right off the back. Or off the bat, not the back, right off the bat. You are divinely protected and guided. At the bottom of the deck, you have the ever unfolding rose cracked opening. It's happening to you, not for you. We had that message earlier this week, didn't we? It is happening to you, not for you, Divine Feminine. Remember that. Everything you're going through, sometimes you got to break down. Sometimes you have to go down through the full breakdown before you can actually come out on the other side a brand new rebirth person, right? And sometimes we have to, break out of all the things. Let's just get to that, though. We'll come back to that. Let's talk about this, though. Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords. You are being called to protect your energy and call back your power. May all the lost pieces return home now. Take a look at who and what is draining your energy. Do not keep your tabs open. Shut down energetically every night. Energetic cords are formed between people and places, objects and events, so it's important to keep checking in. Your energy and your energetic space are sacred, so treat them as such. Keeping your energy clear takes work. Oh, yes, it does, Divine Feminine. This is not easy. This is what we talk about when we talk about the work. This is what we're talking about, keeping your energy clear. As we go through life, we can give away our power, so it's important that we call it back by cutting energetic cords or by doing a form of healing known as soul retrieval. Can you think of a traumatic event, relationship, or soul memory that you are being called to call back your power from? Check into your body now and see which chakra feels like it needs a bit of energetic cleanup. And they're telling you to, just hold your hand over the chakra that needs cleaning and just say, I call back any lost soul fragments, power, or light now. Any vows, soul contracts, hexes, or programs from the past or present, from this life or others that are not at the highest good of all, I relinquish now. Any power or light that I have willingly or unwillingly given away or had taken from me, I call back now. Any cords of attachment from this life or others, I release now for the highest good of all. So that's what I always say. I don't say all that. All I ever say is, any cords of attachment from this life or others, I release now for the highest good of all, and I call back any lost fragments or power or light now. That's all I ever say. I keep mine really short. Okay, now let's talk about my favorite card. Akasha. And so we used to have a dog named Akasha. Like, I'm serious when I tell you this is my favorite card. It's a big deal in this house. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Akasha exists in the 5th dimension and the library of the souls. You may have heard of maybe like your Akashic record, right? That's what they're talking about, the library of your souls. All soul contracts, history, gifts, lessons, and more exist here. We each have access to this information of the past, present, and future and can tap into it at any time. Yeah, that's right. You do. You actually can tap into this. While we have free will, there are also points on the timeline of our lives that are let me start this whole sentence over. While we have free will, there are also points on the timeline of our lives that are predestined or pre-planned, and soul contracts or agreements that were made before you incarnated. It could be a company you chose to work for, a relationship you plan to have, or a person you agreed to mentor or help. Whatever it is, know that it is divinely guided and it will not bypass you. If you're waiting for a sign to proceed, this card is it. You are likely living out an important part of your soul's journey and you are exactly where you need to be. This is very exciting indeed. It is time to call in the support of your helpers, Divine Feminine. You want to call in the, both the physical realm and the spiritual. You've got divinely supported. You got a divine dream team waiting for you. Just call down, ask for their help. Their guidance is waiting. Spiritual guidance is just waiting for you to ask for it. Okay. You need to learn to trust the signs that you see coming. You need to take note of your dreams. You need to pay attention to your visions, your feelings. And when you do that, that is when you're learning to tap in to the wisdom of Akasha and the Akashic records. Okay. This is just you learning to tap in to your intuition. That's what this is saying. They're saying you're completely safe and completely protected to dive deep. If you need to dive deep, if you need to go into, dive deep into your intuition, ask questions and try to find the answers. Don't be afraid of what you're going to find there, okay? Because you are always divinely protected and supported, all right? Divine Feminine, let's see what you get for your tarot today. You're going to pull for the Universal Weight, Rider-Waite Tarot. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages? Oh, looky here. King of Wands coming on in strong today. He's that king here is that just, he looks at the big picture. He's really just the overarching leader. 9 of Cups. So you're very satisfied with, what you got in life right now. And, you're feeling very emotionally stable. You got a big picture and you're feeling emotionally stable. This is maybe a good time to do some deep soul work. Interesting though, because then you got I got this flipped over. Then you got the 4 of Cups in reverse. This is like a sudden awareness and an acceptance. This is like you choosing to be happy. This is literally you coming into awareness of your own soul and your own life and realizing that you are actually here to co-create. And this is you becoming aware of that you're actually supposed to be living love, not this low vibration, love and above, okay? Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, and there is your card, just like that. Okay, wow, yes, yes, Queen of Pentacles, and interesting, Four of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Let me get one sip of tea, and let's talk about that. Okay. So you got the Queen of Pentacles. Are you on the, there you go. Sorry about that. I'm not looking. The Queen of Pentacles, she is this, I think we even talked about her. You pulled her earlier this week. She just wants this very safe, secure home. She wants to be financially secure. She, she's very nurturing, and she see how she's got like the bunny in her feet, and she's like in this field of beautiful flowers and trees and, mountains and rivers. It's beautiful. It's safe. It's serene. And this is what the Queen wants. And this is who you are. The Queen of Pentacles, when she shows up for the Divine Feminine, this is you. This is you. She's just very practical. She's very financially secure. Okay. Now, at the bottom of this, though, interesting what's beneath that as well. Hang on, let me make sure I am seeing that right. Yeah. Okay, so there's the Four of Swords in reverse. This is just feeling very restless, very burnout and stressed. I think you pulled this yesterday too. Man, y'all have had just about the same message every day this week, Divine Feminine. Here's what's happening. Divine Feminine, you are feeling very burned out, very stressed out, and that is understandable, okay? Well, the whole world is. If it makes you feel any better, you're not in it alone, all right? But here's the thing. This is four. Four is your angels, letting you know your higher vibrational beings are here to support you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. They're letting you know that you are not alone, that you are emotionally and divinely guided and supported. And in fact, it's funny because look, that four sits right underneath Akasha, and which is saying your guidance is divinely guided. You're literally getting divine guidance, okay? So though you feel burned out and stressed out, there is a solution to that, and that is to seek divine guidance, okay? That's what that number 4 is here to tell you. And understand that your spiritual, advisors, your spiritual dream team, as I like to call them, they're here to help you feel more protected. And look, that sits right over Queen of Pentacles, and that's what she is. She is just that very she's Pentacles, so she's an earth sign, which means she's very grounded, right? She's a very, very grounded queen, and she's very practical and secure, and that's what this is. She feels very protected in the life that she's built because she's very grounded. She's thought of everything, and she's, covered all her bases, dotted her I's, crossed her T's, and this is her. This is her being protected because she knows that she is standing in full alignment, and that's what you want. That's where you are right now, Divine Feminine. You have been feeling very overwhelmed, very stressed out, and, you are ready to let go, to feel more grounded. You really want to feel more grounded. And interestingly enough, when we were reading this one right here, protection, it was a prayer to call back your cords, but that's also a prayer to help you get grounded. So Divine Feminine, just go stand outside, anchor your little feet into the ground, and release all energy that is not yours. Any cords of attachment that you are holding on to, say, I release all cords of attachment, any energy that is not mine, I give to the earth now. Release it. Then feel a beam of light come from the heavens down through all your chakras, going through your head, your eyes, your throat, your heart, your sacral, your solar plexus, your sacral, your root, your legs, your feet, into the earth. Feel that beam of light as above, so below. Call back your power to you, and then ask to be, sealed up in a bubble of protection, a bubble of Christ consciousness, golden bubble of Christ. Oh, isn't that beautiful? That's what you want. You need to get grounded. You're feeling overwhelmed and burned out. It's because you're not grounded. You need to get grounded. Know that you are being protected and you are being divinely guided, but you just can't see it right now because you are so overwhelmed, so burned out, so stressed. So get yourself out there, Divine Feminine, and get grounded, okay? You know what? Let me write that as your title. I like that. DF, you're grounded. Okay. There we go. All right. I hope this was helpful. And if it was, you know what? If you haven't already subscribed, I would be so honored if you would like, comment, or share this video. It would mean the world to me, Divine Feminine, or anyone who is watching. All right. Divine Masculine, it is your turn. Kyle Gray, Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. Let's see what you get. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do the divine feminine need to hear today? Lord, take charge with authority. Ooh, divine masculine. I said divine feminine. Divine masculine. You are being called to do what you do best, which is to lead. You are being called to lead today, divine masculine. Ooh, seer. See beyond the current situation. So you're being called to lead, which means you need to be able to be a leader and to see. You know, you need to be that King of Wands energy, right? That's a big energy. You know, that's seeing the big picture, being the leader there. See beyond the big picture. Lastly, winter. Take care of your needs, okay? Don't forget that while you are leading and in charge of everybody and taking, well, not in charge, but while you're being the leader, please remember that your needs are just as important as anyone's, divine masculine. Take care of yourself. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do we have for our divine masculine today? We just need one card, please, for divine masculine. And there it is. Divine masculine, broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. Embrace the energy of peace. Oh, okay, hang on. You got 2 cards. We're going to keep it, but I just realized you have 2 cards, but hold on. Because look what's at the bottom of the deck. Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Embrace the energy of peace. Embrace the energy of peace and let go of the need to be right. And then at the other second card you pulled is the moon. Take note of the intuitive messages you're receiving. Broken arrow. Hang on. It says, let go of the need to be right. And what does it say? It says, embrace the energy of peace. DM. Peace out, yo. All right, there we go. Let's do this. Yes, y'all, I am 42 years old. And yes, I say, yo, what you gonna do about it, right? I've been saying that for as long as I can remember. Long as I can remember. Let me find your... Okay, well, where are they? Broken arrow, there we go. Page 120. Yep, went right past it. There we go, 120. Broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. Let go of the need to defend yourself and prepare to offer peace. You are safe. Like literally, twins, you always mirror each other. Call back your power. Remember, it said you are safe. You are safe. You are safe. Okay? If you have been exposed to a situation in which you have felt the need to protect yourself or to defend what you feel is right, know that this is now the time. Know that this is now coming to an end. With the arrival of the broken arrow card, you are being guided to know that the energies of light are entering to wash away all the darkness. You can drop your shields and protection. You are now in a situation that will honor you and honor your needs. Arguments are ending and disagreements. Oh, I love this. Arguments are ending and disagreements are being resolved. All right, divine masculine. Prepare to talk through things and to offer the peace that you would like to enjoy. Right. Offer the peace that you would like to enjoy, divine masculine. In order to move forward in a more fearless way, it is important for you to let go of the idea that you can be hurt by the situation or the people involved, because this will only work against you. That's called the law of attraction. If you keep thinking that the situation is going to hurt you or the people involved are going to hurt you, well, guess what? That is what's going to happen. Know that your angelic guides and ancestors are standing around you, protecting you, and taking you lovingly forward, which moves us right into this message. The moon. The moon. Hang on 2 seconds. Let's find it. Oh, just a couple pages away. Here we go. Moon. So the ancestors are trying to get you to listen to them. And here we go. The moon. Use your intuition. Practice discernment. See through illusions and blockages. Lunar energies are surrounding your life, allowing you to understand what is standing in your way. Not everything is as it seems, and you are being guided to use your own discernment. When the moon appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased, so take note of any feelings arising at this time. They are messages from your soul. Souls. Apparently we have multiple souls now. The moon shines her light on all that has been kept in the dark. So ask yourself if you are avoiding anything or refusing to deal with something of importance. If so, it could be holding you in the shadows when your destiny is to be in the light. That's right. Your destiny is to be in the light, Divine Masculine. If this card appears when you feel someone isn't being completely real with you, know that their intentions will be revealed to you. The moon has no secrets. She reveals all. The moon has no secrets. You're going to find out. You're going to find out. But listen, you need to be embracing the energy of peace, stop being on the defense, and be willing to offer, to be willing to listen as much as you want somebody to listen to you. Be willing to give grace as much as you would like to receive it, okay? And then the moon, take note of intuitive messages. And if you're having an intuitive hit that someone is, being less than, above, the bar with you're probably correct. They probably are. And so just pay attention to your intuitive messages that you're receiving right now. Your angels, ancestors, guardians, guides are reaching out to you, and your soul is trying to talk to you, okay? Let it be heard. Let it be heard. All right, Divine Masculine. You are now going to pull your tarot from the Paulina Tarot by Paulina Cassidy. All right, let's see what you got. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, what messages do we have? Double the moon. Yeah, and this is like what's in secret here, So yeah, somebody is maybe being deceptive to you. Maybe there's some misunderstandings. But regardless, there's definitely something being kept from you that you need to trust your own intuition on, okay? Queen, wait. Yeah, again, double. Y'all are just twinning the heck out of each other today. All right, y'all are definitely doing the work, getting more and more in sync. All right, anyway, where were you? What was that? Oh, yeah. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. She's very self-centered, and she can be a little bit jealous. So maybe the person you're talking about, you're questioning, maybe they're smothering you, maybe they're very jealous, maybe they're very self-centered. Trust your instincts on that. Then you have the Three of Swords in reverse. So this is, recovering and forgiveness, but it's also moving on. So maybe you're ready to move on past that situation. Maybe you're tired of this person, right? Maybe you're just exhausted with the whole situation. Just like that, Queen of Cups. All right. Divine Masculine. We've got a lot of Queen energy today, don't we? We even got that moon over there. We pulled the moon twice. Yeah, there's a lot of Queen energy today. Let me get a cup of coffee. Just for the record, though, this is not a bad queen to be whatsoever. In fact, both of these queens play very well together. The Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. They complement each other, right? Because she is very calm. Just like, the Queen of Pentacles, she's very calm. This one, she's more of your empathetic queen. She's more of your motherly queen, right? Or this queen, she might be the boss bitch. She might be out there, making her own money and doing her things so she can build her own castle. She is more of the mother queen. She's much more comforting. She's much more calm and nurturing. And so this is what it's saying, that you need to, maybe have a little compassion for yourself and for others. It's just like, the card says that, you need to embrace the energy of peace. And that's what she is. The Queen of Cups is definitely the Queen of Peace. But you also, because remember, she is the Queen of the water signs, right? She's the Queen of, Pisces and Scorpio and Cancer. That's the queen of your emotions, your intuition even. She's telling you to take note of those intuitive hits that you're getting and trust them, while you need to be surrendering to peace. And in serenity, you also need to trust your own intuition, because your intuition is screaming at you. And then at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Knight of Cups. So that's really crazy, because this Knight of Cups is like, follow your heart. He's like, trust your intuition. Let's turn that just a wee bit better. There we go. This Knight of Cups shows up, and he's here to tell you, you need to look right under that. Okay, Divine Masculine, as always, this is what you want. You want this Ten of Cups. You want this happy family, this dream fulfilled, this just peaceful family. Well, there's that Nine of Cups, and he's telling you to follow your heart. Stop being so logical. Stop being so head over heart. Start following your own heart. Trust your own intuition. If you want peace, if you want a happy home, trust your own intuition. Give others grace. Give others peace. But remember, be the change you wish to be. Okay, or I'm sorry, be the change you wish to see is what I'm trying to say. Gandhi's, famous quote. Be the change you wish to see in this world. Well, that's you right here. Okay. Practice your own intuition, trust your own, inner guidance system, but at the same time, offer grace and a listening ear. Divine Masculine. All right. I hope that that was helpful, Divine Masculine. And if it was, leave me a comment down below. I'd love to talk to you. If you haven't already commented, like, subscribed, shared, I'd be so very, very, very honored if you would. All right. Twin Flames, it's your turn. First card for the day, the Moonology. I figured that's going to play quite well with all these moon cards y'all been pulling up. Angels, ancestors, guardians, and God's spirit. What messages do we have? Have faith in your dreams, Twin Flame. The waxing crescent moon. I just noticed today the moon is actually in Cancer. We're in a Cancer moon. All right, so yeah, it's an emotional day. And Cancers, they dive very deep. They dive very deep. They have a tough shell, but they dive deep. You pulled this one yesterday. Communication is key. Twins. You need to be working. I mean, yeah, absolutely. You need to be working on communication, Divine Masculine, but Divine Feminine, you know, where you're feeling so burned out and everything, communication with yourself, with your higher self. Lastly, be bold and make the first move. Yes. Divine Masculine, if you need to have a talk with somebody about whatever, you need to make the first move. Divine Feminine, what are you waiting on? Get in tap with your own tuition, right? Make that move, baby. Ask your spiritual guidance team to help you. All right. Let's see what cards y'all got. Angels, ancestors, guardians. Wow. Okay. Just like throw it out. It's cool. It's cool. We will just play these games. Okay. So all your oracle cards today apparently are going to be 2. We'll see what the last deck does. Be bold and make the first move. Popped out again. And you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Okay. You are good enough and be bold and make the first move. So, okay, here's the deal. I mean, I'm not going to probably read both of these cards because if I do, this is just going to be an insane amount of cards to read today. Let's just talk. Okay, I'm not even going to try to stand these up separately. Be bold and make the first move. I read this to y'all on the cut, right? Be bold and make the first move, right? So Divine Masculine, if there's a conversation you need to have, a healing conversation, or if your intuition is, you know, causing you to maybe question something, make the first move. Trust your instinct on this, but make the first move, all right? But also know that, you know, you are good enough. You do need to trust your instincts. You do need to trust that you can handle this. Now, going back to our Divine Feminine, honey, I know you're feeling very burned out and overstressed, but baby, you are good enough. You are more than good enough to handle you do not need an outside source. Look, this is the Divine Feminine represented by the moon. I mean, this is you. This is the Divine Feminine. You have everything you need inside of you. You are good enough. You do not need to seek solutions outside. You need to know that you are divinely supported and protected, but you need to find guidance within, okay? Your internal guidance system so that you can get grounded. So Divine Feminine, be bold, make the first move. Remember what I told you? I told you you need to get grounded and get outside. Get outside, Divine Feminine, for sure, okay? I'm just trying to decide if I want to read Be Bold and make the first move. What is that, the cardinal moon? Here, let's just see real fast. Cardinal moon. It says, now is the time to be bold, bossy even. What did I say? Queen of Pentacles, be bossy. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal suns are powerful and self-starting. They are determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests that you're going to need to be all of these things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation you're asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you're worrying about a situation, it's a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for whatever you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead What did I say? What did I say? You may need to take the lead in some ways to step up as a leader. So you are in charge of your own destiny, Twin Flames. Be bold and follow your heart and your emotions, it says. All right, come into your own power. Right there, protection. Come into your own power. The time for action is now, it says. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, twins. It is time for you to come into your own power now. Last oracle card for the day. Let's turn it where you can read it. Healing with Angels. Oracle cards. Let's see what she's got. Doreen Virtue. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have? Archangel Michael is here whenever my guy there shows up. That is him. That is just basically the archangels letting you know that you are, you know, actually speaking to your angels, your guardian angels, archangels, whomever, and they are currently helping you seek ideas and inspiration. They are ask them for their help. They are here to help you. Okay. Lastly, steady. Listen to what they tell you, okay? Look, that's literally an angel offering you the rainbow. Remember, you are the rainbow bridge connecting heaven and earth, right? That chakra within you, that is the rainbow bridge, your chakra system. So when your angels show up through, you know, you allowing them to come in, listen to what they have to say, all right? They're giving you ideas and inspiration. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for our twin flames today? Tell us more about this first move they need to make, about how they can dive deep into themselves to find, oh my gosh, we're not kidding. Yeah, you really are getting 2 freaking oracle cards per reading today. Okay, soulmate and healing. Ah, gorgeous. So, all right, be bold and make the first move over here and know that you are good enough, all right? So some of you want to heal your soulmate relationships, and there's nothing wrong with that. Even if this person isn't your twin flame, soulmate relationships are just as important because they help us grow and evolve, right? We came here to go through this life. You know, our soul mates are part of our soul group, and they travel through all of our lifetimes with us. They come in different people, different forms. But you go through this life. Well, apparently you have some healing you need to do with your soulmate. So it is time for you to be bold and make the first move. But before you do, please take the time to tap into your own intuition and to get the divine guidance that you need. Okay. I mean, look at the colors of these cards. Look, green and blue and purple. I mean, y'all are so in sync right now. All right. So get into your own inner guidance system and tap into yourself. All right. Ask yourself who you need healing with, what soulmate relationship needs healing, and how to heal it. Okay. Find out. Listen to your own intuition. Then be bold. Let's make the first move today, twin flames. All right. Know that you are, as long as you're tapping into your own inner divine guidance system, you are divinely protected and guided. And as long as you're grounded, you're going to be able to cut out the stress and worry. And you, as long as you're listening to your own intuition and staying calm and offering grace, you're letting your heart lead over your head, you're going to be just fine. And then at the bottom of that deck was surrender and release. All right. So it's surrender and release whatever you are holding on to that you cannot contain, whatever you're holding on to that needs healing, maybe even with your soulmate. It's time to surrender and release it. It's not important anymore, twins. It's time to let it go. It really is. It's time to let it go. Cut it out. 80s kid here, can you tell? All right, y'all, let's pull for our last deck for the day. Our last tarot for today is going to be the White Sage Tarot by Teresa Hodge. All right, let's do it. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I think that's Anubis, if I'm not mistaken. But the Wheel of Fortune, is 10. That's the end of a cycle, the beginning of another cycle. And when it's in reverse, this is like not having control or trying to hold on to controlling something that you don't need to hold on to. And that's what that is, healing. Let go of the things that you're holding on to that you don't need to hold on to. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. This is feeling kind of unbalanced and maybe, overwhelmed, which, yeah, totally. When you're trying to control. Oh, sorry, did not mean for that to be so loud. I have a hard time shuffling in my lap, but then if I shuffle on the table, it's really loud. I just need to get like a shuffle, like a lap pad maybe. Oh, okay. And the High Priestess in reverse. So y'all aren't even listening to your own intuition, are you? There are things that you know you need to do and you haven't been listening to yourself, right? All right, angels. Okay, there's your first card. First card, 2 of Wands in reverse. Angels, ancestors. Okay, dang. 2 of Swords. Right side up. All right. And angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit. We just need one more card on the table, just like that Chariot. All right. Y'all have some stories they want you to hear today. The Magician is at the bottom of the deck. Let's do this. We read past, present, future. These cards sit between the past and the present. These cards are going to sit between the present and the future. And then at the bottom of the deck, as always, are our clarifier cards or the root of the situation, the questions. Okay. So sitting in the past, we have Excuse me, I'm trying not to hiccup. Okay, I'm good. Okay. We have the Two of Wands in reverse, sitting underneath, be bold and make the first move, and you are good enough. So this is really interesting because at some point, one of you must have wanted to have a conversation with somebody, and you were very scared to. You were very scared to because I'm actually saying you, not maybe one of you. You actually have been probably wanting to have a conversation with whatever this healing soulmate is, that person. You've been wanting to have this conversation at some point, but you didn't. This is maybe playing it safe or a fear of change even. So it felt like maybe, you wanted to be bold and make the first move, but maybe you didn't feel like you were good enough. You felt like, maybe they're not ready to hear from me. Even though you wanted to, you didn't feel like they wanted to hear from you. And so you just played it safe. You didn't make the first move. You played it safe. All right. Well, that got you nowhere with this situation, right? So then moving into the present. This is the Two of Swords. Swords represents the air signs, which are your Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and they represent your thoughts and your focus. This is making difficult decisions. You maybe didn't move because you weren't bold. You didn't make the first move. What was the words that I used? I can't remember how I said that. I said playing it safe. That's what I said, playing it safe. You played it safe because you were afraid that they were going to reject you. Well, now y'all are kind of at the stalemate, right? You're kind of at the stalemate situation where you're like, both of you probably know that you need to pick up the phone and talk to each other, call each other, see each other, whatever, have a conversation. But you've kind of just hit the stalemate where neither one of you is willing to be the one to do it, okay? Well, I'm telling you, twins, you need to be the one to be bold and make the first move. You need to know that you are good enough and they are not going to reject you. They are going to listen to you, twins, okay? Pick up the phone, call them, go be James, with Betty on Taylor Swift's new album, and just show up at your party, just show up the party. It's better to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission, right? So just show up at that party and say, will you have me? Will you want me, right? So you be bold, make the first move. It's very interesting because look at that moon there and look at the moon here, right? You need to be bold and make that first move, okay? It's time for you to, because otherwise, if you don't, y'all are going to keep sitting in a stalemate. If you don't, you are never going to move forward. Now, this is the coolest thing. When you show up, when you're bold, when you make that first move, when you are brave and understand that they are not going to reject you just for showing up and they're going to give you a chance to listen, you're going to get healing. You and your soulmate are going to be healing, okay? And look, you're going to get a chance to have a new journey together. This is the Chariot, number 7. Number 7 numerologically represents the lucky path, right? And of course, 7s, that's our Cancers. And we're in Cancer moon today, right now. We're in the Cancer moon. We're in the Cancer moon today, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So this is future. This is future. This is you going forward. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday today for the next 2 days. This is you. If you will take the bold step to have a conversation with this person, to get healing begun on the table, to make sure that you are in alignment before you start it, okay? Look at that sun shining down and through. They want you to stand in full alignment. Get yourself out there, get grounded, get aligned before you do that, but be bold, make that first move towards healing. Offer grace, trust your intuition, know that you're divinely supported and guided. As long as you are in your own intuition, you two are going to get to have maybe a second chance. That's what it looks like. It looks like you are maybe going to be getting a second chance. This is a new direction. This is a new journey. It can be about having control and willpower, but I actually feel like this is a new direction. Y'all are going to be able to go on in a new direction, because look here at the very bottom of the deck, what you got. You've got the Magician, baby. You're magic. One. This is like, the beginning, the fresh start, right? This is the brand new beginning. The Magician, this is having willpower and creation. This is be able to co-create the life that you want. This is be able to step into the driver's seat and go. And it's so absolutely beautiful, because right under that is the Three of Cups. This is friendship, community, harmony, working together to create, a life of what you want, right? So this is you co-creating. This is you getting to create a whole new storyline with this person. If you will be bold and make the first move, you are about to get a second chance. Second chances. Ooh, I'm excited. Let me know about it. Let's talk about it. Tell me about these second chances. If y'all did, tell me how it turned out. Did you have a conversation with somebody this weekend? Let me know. I want to talk about it. Let's talk about it down in the comments below. All right, Twin Flames, I hope you found this helpful. And if you did, I would be so appreciative if you would like, comment, share, or subscribe. I post new content Monday through Friday, so I hope I will see you again on Monday. And until I see you again, I hope that you know how much, I'm saying this wrong. I hope that you will keep on praying and know how much I love you. I'll see you on Monday. Bye, twins.